Okay guys, welcome back. Something special today. There's a mod for DCS. It's called Su-35S. I'll put the link in the description somewhere. They have outdone themselves. It's impossible. So what we get with this mod for free is 10 times better than anything that we would get in War Thunder. It's astonishing what they've done. And normally I'm not interested in DCS mods because the only thing you can do is fly with them in a single player mission, and that's it. And you can obviously do that here too, but this is also available on some servers, and I will probably cover that in the future. So this, if you know DCS, they kind of refuse to put in anything modern because of classifications or whatever, especially the Eastern stuff, the Red Force stuff, and especially full fidelity things. But this is fantastically done, and we will go through this just in a quick mission that I've created. I will not do a tutorial on how to install this. Grim Reapers have done an install tutorial. It's a bit fiddly, but yeah, it's DCS. But once you've installed it, it just works. And I will show you just what I mean. So this is just absolutely fantastic. Where is my mission editor? There. I will open the mission that I've just created. And this is just a test mission. So because this is a mod and relies on a donor aircraft, so to say, you have to have the Su-33 installed at the moment. There is a full fidelity or a standalone version in the making. For now, we need an Su-33 on the map, which you have to spawn in first, and then you hop in over into the Su-35. Now, this is just a quick test mission to show off the aircraft. So there's a dude, a blue guy, doing circles, so we can shoot him later. And it will also show off the weapons before we even start. So this gets all the modern stuff, really. So what do we get? I just put a quick loadout in for demonstration here. So we do get obviously the ILINT pod and ECM pods. This is all very modern. We get obviously the old R73s, but the L variant, R74M and M2. So super modern. For air-to-air. Yeah, more stuff. R74M, R74M2, R77 standard, R77-1, and R77M. And more of this stuff. We even get the R27EA. So for those of you who don't know that missile, it's in the files in War Thunder, but here we get it. So this is an active mission, or an active version of the R27ER. So this is basically an MRAM on the base of an ER. And we even get an R77PD active radar ramjet. So this is the super modern stuff. And air to ground, lots of stuff. KH-29, KH-31, Krypton. I don't know what half of this is, to be honest. This is all very, 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 very modern. KH-38s, yeah, you know that, right? KH-59 cruise missiles. Everything works. There is an assortment of bombs and other things. So this is extensive. Yeah. KH-38MT, KH-38ML. Yeah, we know these, do we? Everything you could think of, and plus things that I've never heard. It's absolutely fantastic. The graphics model that they've done is also absolutely flawless. Remember, this is for free. Oh, also, this thing gets thrust vectoring. I will show off that later as well. This is completely for free, so I will not let you wait any longer. We'll just hop into the plane now. I can't wrap my head around this. I'm nerding out quite a lot. So again, because this is a mod, First we hop in the old Su-33, then we choose another slot and hop in the Su-35. And that's it. Look at that thing. Look at it. And the best part is, most of the switches are clickable. So this is full fidelity. 80%, I would say. Not all of it, but 80%. There are some things you can't click. For example, this one there. Can't click there. But we can click everything else. So we will start it up. You will be flashed. I promise. You will be flashed. Let's gloss around the outside. Let's delete these labels for a bit because it's annoying me. So this is absolutely fantastic. This model. Any full fidelity developer that charges you $80 could not have done this any better, I think. It's absolutely beautiful. Look, the engines are slightly moved inwards there because, again, thrust vectoring. Absolutely, yeah. So okay, I think I've learned how to start this up. So first of all, here in the back, everything must be on. This is in Russian, but you get an English description when you hover over this. So just turn everything on. Don't know what every single system does, obviously, but you know. And then on the right side, there's your usual typical Russian panel with things that I don't know, EMS, P&O, whatever this is. I turn everything on. That's how it worked last time anyway. So let's do that again. Blop, blop. Jammer power. Yeah, why not? RWR. Outs. Whatever. I don't know what that is. And then here somewhere is generators and battery. Inverters, APU gen, battery. And now we see the aircraft wake up. Yep, the LCDs are coming to life.
Аппаратура речевой информации исправна.
Isn't that fantastic? They've done the voice thing. They have done the voice thing, isn't it? Yeah, I can't wrap my head around this again. And everything works. I don't know what this means, but you can click on things, right? You can change the pages and everything is working. I don't want to break it, so I don't want to, because I barely know anything about this aircraft, but everything is working. It is right. And now we need to start the APU, and the APU then starts the engines. So APU start. Hear it come to life. Let's check my. Don't know what that was. Okay. Right. Now we need to start the engines. So for that, the engine throttles, they are separate throttles. They need to be in the detent position to start. So just look it up in the controls. So left engine, and then we start the left engine. And then we will see here, hopefully. Yeah, okay, it's starting. We will see the percentage rising there. And you could, I think it's also somewhere the exhaust temperature visible. Yeah, there. The exhaust temperature starts to rise. And the revolutions per minute shown in the diagram there. Getting quite hot, is it? Okay, great. And now we do the same thing with the right engine. So put it in the detent. I think it's this one. Right engine start. Okay. So we'll see the same thing happen now. With the right engine. Okay, let's close the cockpit. And when this has settled, we will disable the APU. And we should be ready to go. There we go. Okay, APU stop. Yep. And then we will enable steering on the ground. I think that should work, yes. And we also will put the master arm on. And we turn on the BVR mode, which changes your display layout to a tactical one. This is your radar and data link. And this is RWR combined with a small tactical display and your stores page. Now you can see here we have R77s and R27EAs loaded, right? And I can switch between them with the switch button. Right. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so we will start now. And then I will quickly shoot this one dude. I hope he didn't fly off into nothing. Yeah, I think he did. Okay. So we don't shoot anything, I guess. I put a guy there. In fact, for demonstration purposes, let me quickly fix that. Stand by. And we're back.
Аппаратура речевой информации исправна.
So I hope this is quick enough to intercept the guy, because I want to demonstrate at least the R77Ms. Look how good this all looks. It's absolutely ridiculous for me. Okay. Okay, radar online. Where is the guy? There. Somewhere in the front. Yeah, I think you can see them, I think. Right there. We are in range. And that is... I don't know why we are shaking, by the way. Something wrong with my plane? Doesn't look wrong. Okay. Okay, he is in range, so... that goes off. And we will just, I think, unlock it, right? Just to see if the... this is an active missile. There he is. Well, that should work. Yep, there we go. These are very dangerous missiles, these. Absolutely dangerous. Okay, so let's go back over land. And then I will demonstrate how the thrust vectoring works, because this is one of the standout features of this. Switch back to navigation mode. Yeah, I'm just realizing I have a lot to learn, because I don't even know where the fuel is. So this is kind of the real deal. As real as it can get for a virtual pilot anyway. Okay, so to enable thrust vectoring, what we have to do is we enable the base functionality first with a key combination. And then you have to actually just enable it on your stick. And then in the bottom right of the HUD, a text will appear. And now the text has appeared, and now we can thrust vector. So as you can see here, the nozzles are moving with the plane. Now this is absolutely ridiculous. Watch this. Absolutely mental. This is like a UFO. Let's get back some speed. This is absolutely strange. This is yeah. So let's go up like a rocket and then do a triple backflip, basically.
Опасная высота.
And let's go down. And you are never in danger of stalling, simply because, well, you are a leaf in the wind, right? I cannot wrap my head around this. Again, I have to mention again, this is completely for free. And that puts modern stuff into DCS for the first time, and it is accurately modeled. I will try to get it to stall now, but I don't think I can. Yeah, it's almost impossible to stall. Let's try it. Let's try to stall it on purpose with zero engine and see how the voice system reacts to that. And how the plane reacts to that, if we get a shake or something. Yep, we do. Great. That's not a violent stall, but it does shake, so that's good. Okay, let's disable the thrust vectoring. And try the...
Предельный угол атаки.
Ah, yeah. The old... Again, these are all custom voice lines that they've done. So... even that they have managed to do.
Предельный угол атаки.
Yeah. Okay, there's a shake. Nice. Okay, now let's land. Let's land it. Yeah, this reacts quite nicely.
Предельный угол атаки.
So this is believable, you know. In War Thunder you don't get this shake.
Высота.
You don't get this shake in War Thunder at all. Okay, how fast are we? 330. Okay, let's put the gear down. Nice. because of how advanced the computer is in this plane, you don't notice how slow you are. We are only going 300, but it feels the same as if we are going like 800. The air brake on this is this thing. So as you can see, when we put the air brake on, the rudders move. So that's quite interesting. Okay, there's my velocity vector right on the runway there. It seems to be accurate. All this is just one dude's work at home. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Can we cut the shoot? Yep, there we go. Everything is included. And everything is clickable. You can click here, and I don't know yet what everything does, but you can. You know, the display is changing, so something is happening. I just need to learn this. This is so brilliant, this. So yeah, I think I will spend some time in this module. Let's turn the engines off. I think I saw a button for that earlier. Yeah, there. Okay, I think that does not work. Let's put it in the detent. Does that work? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Just wow. I'm completely blown away by this. So much depth of this plane. So much depth and coolness. I hope you have enjoyed that. You can download, again, I will put the link in the description. It's on their Discord. And then you will find the instructions and Google Drive links in there. Absolutely brilliant. Don't miss it. Like, even in single player, this is fantastic. And I don't know if that works yet, but there is, again, a server for this available. It's called Have Chips or something. Let me try and find that. Yeah, there, Have Chips. So they have two servers. One is from like earlier, or yeah, Cold War, late Cold War, 1989, and the one is from 2014. I will have to deal with this. And this allows you to fly this on a server. There. And also Su-30SM, by the way, with modern stuff on. So this is a modern battlefield. I will deal with that later. This was just to show you the plane, which is fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Until the next one. Bye-bye.